Hello, my name is Maninder. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to teach the sentence. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes two-way communication easy, whether verbal or print communication. Two-way means a listener and a speaker, or if it is a print communication, then writer and reader. Simply you can understand a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. A sentence begins with a capital letter, ends with a full stop. It can be positive or negative. Some sentences end with a question mark, some end with a mark of exclamation. A sentence always has a verb in it. Let's come to the examples. First example is the boy ran over the bridge. A subject is there, verb is there, and over the bridge a phrase is there. Second example, an accident took place near the railway station. Third example, we went to a movie in the afternoon. Fourth example, Ramesh told us an interesting story. In the second example, an accident took place near the railway station. An accident is the subject. Took place is verb. Near the railway station is a phrase. We went to a movie in the afternoon. Subject is we, went is verb, and rest part makes it complete. Fourth example is Ramesh told us an interesting story. Subject is Ramesh. What did he do? He told us an interesting story. So children, when we talk, we do not speak only one kind of sentence. Sometimes we tell something, sometimes we ask something, sometimes we speak without addressing a particular person, and sometimes we express our sudden feelings. So, depending upon our mood and variety of sentences, you should know kinds of sentences. How many kinds of sentences are there? There are mainly 4 kinds of sentences. What are these 4 kinds? First of all, it is declarative sentence. Second is interrogative sentences. Third kind is imperative sentences. And fourth kind is exclamatory sentences. The first kind of sentences is declarative. We call it assertive also and statement also. A sentence that declares something is called an assertive or a declarative sentence. We also call it a statement. It can be positive or negative. Let's see the examples. First example is a peacock is our national bird. Second example, swimming is a good exercise. Third example, an elephant never forgets. It's a negative one. I did not write any letter to him. She does not like dancing. So you can see there were some examples of positive statements and some were negative statements. Second kind of sentences are interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are such that which are used to ask something. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentences. Examples. See the first example. Were you late? It is asking somebody if he was late or she was late. Second example. Has she done her work? We are asking if she has completed her work or not. Third example is, can Seema speak English? We are asking whether Seema is able to speak English or not. Fourth example is, do you sing? Somebody is asking a person if the person is able to sing. Let's see the third kind of sentences. Third kind of sentences is imperative sentence. Imperative sentence is a sentence that expresses an order, command, request or advice. Children, when we talk to somebody, we do not use only one kind of sentence. When we talk to somebody, we use a variety of sentences. They may be statements, positive or negative. Sometimes we ask questions. Sometimes we talk and use different kind of sentences. Those are imperative sentences. These sentences do not begin with the subject. Subject here is understood. When somebody is near us, we do not address him like you sit down, you stand up. We only say stand up or sit down. So these are called orders. So you may be thinking, what is the difference between command and order? Order and command are basically orders, but they become commands when they are immediately followed as soon as we receive them. Sometimes we need something or some favor from somebody, then we make a request like, please give me some water, please help me. So, and sometimes we advise also, like you may be advising your friend not to talk to somebody. So these sentences do not begin with a subject. Subject is understood, that is you. If a sentence comes like this, stand up, sit down, and somebody asks you, find out the subject, then definitely you can say you is the understood subject. Now let's come to the fourth kind of sentence. Those are exclamatory sentences. Children, an exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses some sudden or strong feelings of joy, sorrow, anger, hatred, or fear. Such a sentence is called an exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a mark of exclamation. Children, we use such sentences to express our different feelings or moods by using some words which add pressure to the statement. First example is, what a lovely dress she is wearing. It means somebody is very happy to see someone in a beautiful dress. Second example, how sick he is. Someone is worried about a person's health. Third example is, what an idiot you are. In this sentence, we can see somebody is angry with someone. Fourth is, how happy the child looks. This is again an expression of joy, seeing a child very happy. Last example is, how dreadful the accident was. This sentence is used to express somebody's fear of seeing some dreadful accident. So I have explained all four kinds of sentences: declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. I hope you have understood all these kinds of sentences very well. Now children, I used the word phrase in the beginning when I gave you the definition of sentence. You may be thinking, what is a phrase? Phrase is also a group of words that makes some sense. Listen, that makes some sense but not the complete sense. So a sentence is different from a phrase. A sentence makes a complete sense, but a phrase makes only some sense. Another thing is, it doesn't have any subject. There is no subject, there is no verb. Examples you can see here: over the bridge, near the bus stop, in the afternoon, an interesting story. Another important thing is, a phrase can be found in a sentence, but a sentence cannot be found in a phrase. Some more examples will make it clear to you. The first example is, the boy ran over the bridge. I have underlined the words over the bridge. Over the bridge is a phrase, but if we read the whole sentence, the boy ran over the bridge is a complete sentence because it makes complete sense. Second example is, an accident took place near the bus stop. Near the bus stop is a phrase. You can see it is there in the sentence. Third example is, we went to a movie in the afternoon. In the afternoon is a phrase. Grandmother told us an interesting story. An interesting story is a phrase which can be found in a sentence. So this is the main difference between A sentence and a phrase. Both are groups of words, but phrase gives us some sense or little sense, or a sentence makes complete sense. I hope you have understood that all the group of words are not sentences. They may be phrases if they are without a subject and verb. If you like the video, give a thumbs up, share and subscribe for more information of such videos.